I'm using my YouTube account right now to kind of stream, using my camera to stream to Reddit and YouTube at the same time. So let's see how that works out. So if you're here on YouTube, I may not be able to see your comments quickly because they're going to scroll up on a different screen, but I'll try to answer them if I can. I have several water bears on here, and they're right. These two are right at the edge of my slide. So let me get my my RPan studio up. See if I can get any viewers over on Reddit. So this is a water bear, a tardigrade. Some people call them moss piglets, but pretty much they live in moss. So, and moss is that little green fuzzy stuff you always see, you know, on your sidewalk, in the shade, places like that. So these I've had these for about a week now, so. Let's see, name of tardigrade, take that off. Okay, so now I gotta plug in my phone. Sorry about the confusion, but I gotta set up my YouTube stream first, and then I gotta run it to RPan Studio so I can get Reddit online. I gotta stream it over to my computer, so kind of get a little distracted. So it looks like RPan is ready. Put that up. Hey, whatever set of stuff. Oh yeah, look. I was talking about those eggs the other day. I've actually found eggs on this one. So what we'll do is, well, I might have to turn off comments because when you comment, it goes right onto my RPan studio. So hold on a second. Okay, yeah, you're asking about eggs. Yesterday I was looking through this particular slide right here, and I do actually have, one of the tardigrades shed their skin, and I saw 3 eggs in it. So yes, one of these things at least has eggs in it, and that's how they lay their eggs, I guess. They shed their skin, and their eggs stay inside the shedded skin. So yes, you're right. I did have eggs, and this one could have eggs in it too. Just kind of hard to see. I'm gonna zoom out. Boy, my Reddit people are gonna really not like these comments jumping up here. Hey Tracy, because when the comments jump up, it hides the tardigrade. So I'm gonna have to figure a way to wait. They just stream up instead of coming up like that. I'm gonna leave him here. I gotta get my glasses because I can't even see my own screen. You can see he's trying to escape. That's right on the edge of the slide right there. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. And yes, I'm streaming on YouTube, which usually gets fewer viewers than Reddit. So right now I have 25 viewers on Reddit and 3 on YouTube, which is not unusual. Even on YouTube, I got about 2,500 subscribers, maybe a little more. I don't know, you know, I guess people are busy. But anyway, this is tardigrade. And like I was telling somebody just earlier, I did find some eggs on this slide, which after we look at this tardigrade for a while, I'll go skim through the slide and see if I can find the eggs. What happens is they'll shed their skin and they leave their eggs in the skin. So you actually see an outline of a tardigrade with 3 eggs in it. Yeah, my soup has tardigrades in it. Well, there's different species. Does anything have to happen to help with the eggs hatching? Well, they have to be fertilized. Some tardigrades, I believe, actually do internal fertilization where they have sex some kind of crazy way. Some of them lay the eggs and they shed their skin and they leave the eggs there, and a male will come around and and fertilize them like that, sort of like how my life goes. So. So after we get some viewers and you know, we watch this little tardigrade for a while, I'll go search for those eggs. So, and this one, you can tell these look pretty healthy. I've had these for over a week. I think this Thursday will actually be 2 weeks. So it's unusual for them to stay this healthy. Usually you got to go put them back in their habitat, but these are doing fine. No, I don't fertilize them. That'd be funny. Look, I explained to my wife how these tardigrades have the face of Ken Skid on them. Yeah, she moves out, that's for sure. You know, actually, this is pretty much millimeters that they're moving, but it looks like a long way. I actually have a webcam attached to this. Hang on, where is my webcam? Okay, well, I don't know where it is. Usually my webcam is pointing at the microscope. I'll try to find it. I mean, I have my webcam on. I just don't know why it's not showing up here. It's strange. Oh, there it is. So, I mean, I know I have a lot of stuff on here, but this is the microscope right there. And this is actually a big slide, but right down there is where the tardigrade is. Well, he got on a stripper pole. This tardigrade looks like he wants to put on a show. Yeah, I think I have, there might be 7 or 8 of them on this big slide I have. This slide is like a little tiny, maybe what you would call a 2-inch by 2-inch, maybe 3-inch by 2-inch little, looks like a tiny, tiny aquarium that holds about 3 milliliters of water. So you can always see my hand here. adjusting, moving it back and forth and adjusting focus. So that's what's happening right here. And YouTube's up to 7 viewers. I don't get too many viewers on YouTube, but that's where I need to get the viewers, because it really helps once I get to 4,000 hours. Even though it's just pennies, nickels, I can at least get something when they run ads on my page. So I need, watch my YouTube stream if you can. What's good about YouTube and using the YouTube camera is there's several filters, like this slate when it's called. The slate is black and white, but it really gives you some better detail. She walked into my donations page. She wants donations. Oh, there's another one. Uh-oh. That's a treat. Two of them. Let's see if they meet. Doop, 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 doop. Come here, baby. What's happening? When I first started streaming to YouTube, what was it, last spring, maybe March or April, I think I started streaming and getting my Reddit count. I was only about 500 hours on YouTube. Now I'm over 1,000, might be close to 1,100. You need 4,000, so it's hard to come by. But right now, I've been streaming on YouTube for 12 minutes. If those 5 people been watching for 12 minutes, well, what is that? 72 minutes right there. So that's good. So check these 2 out. Let's see what happens here. This is a treat, folks. You don't get to see this too much. I don't think I've ever streamed 2 of them touching. Hey, Mama, what's happening? Two water bears. So I guess they're going their separate ways. Which one should I follow? Let me see if I got any questions on. Whoops. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, getting some. Thanks for the people on YouTube also. It really helps me out watching the video. So I got 6 viewers on YouTube, which isn't a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it is. So if I can average 6 viewers for 1 hour, that's 6 hours of viewing time, so. And you can see my arm right here, my muscular arm. Gets a lot of work out moving this slide back and forth. And this one's pretty active, I got to tell you. Moving around like crazy. So you're doing pretty good. Might go look for those eggs. I got 22 people on Reddit and 5 on YouTube. Anybody want me to go check and see if I can find those tardigrade eggs Or you want to stay with the tardigrade, with the living, moving one? How can you tell they're eggs and not a speck? Well, I'm gonna show you in a second. So I don't have too many commenters, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna zoom out. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom out and I'm gonna go to low power. So this is 60x right here. You can see how small. And I'm gonna attempt to find those eggs. Oh wait, I might have found some over here. You gotta be kidding me. I just messed up. Okay, there you go. I can't imagine that's eggs right there, but we're gonna see. That would be too lucky. Yes. Okay, let me try to zoom in on this. Yes, that's 3 tardigrade eggs. And you know how you could tell? You could see the outline of the shell of the tardigrade. See how they shed their skin. Boy, is that lucky, huh? Woo, baby. Okay, you can see the outline of the tardigrade right there. And what happens is when their eggs are ready, they'll shed their skin and they'll leave them there. And if these are the kind that has outside fertilization, tardy eggs, the male comes around and does his business on the on the shell. So let me go back to regular color here. So this is regular color, and you can see these eggs were right on the edge of the slide. So there you go. Y'all getting a treat. Yeah, 2 tardigrades and an egg. And what's strange is you asked me, how do you know they're eggs and not just 3 dots? Well, there you go. When you could see a tardigrade shell and 3 blobs, circular eggs inside of it, you pretty much know you stumbled upon tardigrade eggs. What's good about this is I can go back to the tardigrades and I always know where these eggs are. So, just to give you some idea how small this is. See those 3 little dots way down there? That's 60 times the size. So if you're looking at those 3 little dots down there, imagine 60 times smaller than that, and that's how big these things are, or how small they are. So that's 60. This is 150. So 100. So you could fit 150 of those eggs across the length of what you're looking at right now on top of those eggs. So that's kind of crazy. Now we're up to like, I don't know, 300 or so. And black and white really gives you a good look at it. So I'm gonna jump back. Since I know where these eggs are, I'm gonna go back to the tardigrade. So let's see, so zoom out. I think it's just right over here somewhere. Let's see if I can, there you go. Look at that. Boy, we in luck, huh? If you don't have anything moving on Reddit, you don't get any viewers. People like to see motion. And thanks to my viewers on YouTube, I got a couple still. I've never had a video on YouTube go full blast. I've just never had it happen where I had hundreds of viewers. That would be nice. Even if I had 100, after an hour, that's 100 hours. So. So I'm gonna get up for a minute and go get something to drink. I'm gonna mute the microphone in case, I'm talking to somebody and some private business comes up. Well, even if you hear me, no big deal. So if you can, For newcomers, let them know what's happening. I'll be back in a. So if you can, just if anybody new comes by, just let them know what's happening for me. I'll be right back. Uh-oh, which way did he go? Just move millimeters and I don't see him, so I'm gonna have to go to low power here. Oh, come on. Anybody watching? Which way did he go? Hey, thanks. Yeah, this is a good stream when I have something to show. Right now, my tardigrades have disappeared, so let me see. Man, did he move that far? Phew. This thing's on the way. You know, he might be going over to those eggs. You trying to find those eggs, buddy? Thanks. There you go. Yeah, this one, right over to his left, or to the right of this tardigrade, there's an egg. There's some eggs over there. So he might, maybe this one's trying to find those eggs. That would be something. Thanks. So this is where the tardigrades live, right down there under that little speck of light. What kind of protocol is it? What does that mean? And thanks to the YouTube, I'm on YouTube also. They don't take care of their eggs. What happens is they lay the eggs, they'll shed their skin, and the eggs stay in the shedded skin. And the eggs stay in the shedded skin. And I think many species, the male will come along and fertilize them, sort of like fish do. I can't differentiate females at this size and males. There's probably ways if you zoomed in, maybe. But I didn't research that much. I'm sure there's a way. Oh, what kind of protozoa? Well, these are not actually, let me check my, what will she be doing with the, well, with the eggs, they just leave them there, sort of like fish. This is, I'm protozoa man, Ken. This is actually, you wouldn't, well, this is more of an animal than a protozoa. This is actually an animal with about 20,000 cells that make it up. In comparison, humans have trillions of cells. Let's see how far this one is from the egg. Hold on. That's my YouTube comments. I got to check them once in a while. Every time I touch the thing, it comes up though. So here's the eggs right there. And you see this one, Maybe this one can smell them or something. See the eggs? Let me get rid of this donation stuff. All right, so there's some eggs right down there. And this, I don't know. I don't think they can smell. I think they can sense things. So it'd be interesting to see if this tardigrade goes over here and does something with these eggs. Because if we could see this thing fertilizing these eggs, I will freak out. I mean, this is insane. Only 27 viewers on Reddit and 5 viewers on YouTube might get to see a tardigrade fertilize eggs. Yeah, if you want, you can see this on YouTube later. You can see this on YouTube later. It'll stream, and actually, because the stream's going to be public. Wow, check this out. The stream's going to be public, and it's usually a little better quality, so you could show your daughter this anytime. Come on, you're missing your eggs, you dummy. They're over here. Yeah, they live in the wild. They live in moss. Most of the time, that's where I find them, in moss. That's that. If you see that fuzzy green stuff that grows on the, not algae. It's not smooth. It's fuzzy, almost like little tiny garden. Grows in cement cracks and maybe by on the bottom of fences in the shade. Bricks, if you have any bricks in the shade, where it's moist. So there's the eggs. Not there. I don't know what that is. But let me show everybody this real quick. Those are little protozoans. They're not in any danger of these guys. Yeah, well, I think this one right here was the mom at some point because it laid the eggs here. Now, that other one right here could be the same one that put these eggs down. So, and for obvious reasons, couldn't fertilize them. Yeah, YouTube is, it's just, YouTube's made for video and made for streaming. I think Reddit, in the grand scheme of things, they just got into streaming. And it's not that big thing, so their feeds are really low quality. Well, I shouldn't say low. If you got good lighting and everything's set up right, it looks good if you're playing a guitar or something or you're outside. But when you're streaming something like this, it doesn't compare to YouTube. Yeah, it's incredible that these things on the sidewalks. That's right. Whenever I'm using my weed eater, my trimmer, and I have to get some grass and I hit moss on the side of the fence or something, I'm always thinking, oh my God, how many tardigrades did I just send flying? It's probably not killing them, but they scatter them away from their home. Okay, so the white up there, yeah, somebody just told me to change the text in white up here on my YouTube channel. So I'll do that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Someone was just asked me if I could change the text up there because it's white and it's hard for people to see my YouTube channel. So going back to the eggs, see if it goes back to the eggs. So let's see, going back to the eggs. Let's see where those eggs are. Nope, going in the opposite direction. The eggs are right there. Hey, thanks, Paper Blade. The eggs are right there, and this one's going the other way, so. So this one is just shying away from being a daddy. Thanks. Yeah, I put it in blue. Sometime when I zoom out, it might, whoops. I don't know how to correct that. I'd like to hide my comments here. Let's see. Oh wait, let's see. I read it. It's not just the vids, but also. Yeah. Somebody just said, yeah, maybe I should do a story and stuff. Prepare some remarks about each one. That would be good. I have, I have attention span problems, so it would though if I can. When we stream in water bears, if I had some stories to tell about them and stuff like that, that would be good. So I am thinking about that, and as my YouTube channel grows, I'm surely going to have to do that. You're not going to get too much monetary feedback, if you're just streaming things, talking. You could. Some people do it. Some people do it. So I'm going to try. But once I get to 4,000 hours, which I'm only 1/3 of the way there. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's good. Good suggestion. So there are some streams, not live streams, but there's some YouTube streams with microscopes that they actually hire voice talent to tell the story and all. It's pretty good. Pretty expensive to do, but they have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and they make money. So so up to 6 viewers on YouTube. So that's, believe it or not, I have over 1,000, no, over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I only have 6 viewers right now. So figure that out. But if you want to show anybody this later, this will be on YouTube. And how you really help me out on YouTube, go to one of these videos. I have a couple of long ones on there, and just, even if you saw it before, just watch it and let it play for a little while on your computer or something. That counts too in viewing hours. If you watch it and you could skip around, it still counts, when you skip around. So if you go to YouTube and put it on your computer, even if you're cooking dinner or walking back and forth, it counts to viewing hours if you have it on. Yeah, look, Hidden Blade says if you go over to YouTube right now, which I'd appreciate it, because actually if you're on YouTube looking at it, you get a much clearer picture, and all your viewing time goes in the bank for me. So do that for me if you can. So if you go to, Skid 987, Protozoa Man Skid, you can watch this on YouTube. So that's right, I'd rather you watch this on YouTube where you get a clearer picture and your time goes into my hours bank. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you could put a playlist on and watch all those videos too. Hey, Vienna. Somebody's calling from Vienna. Somebody told me one time, they said, I don't know what I was doing, arguing with somebody or something, and they said, you don't need a psychiatrist. You need to go, you need a team of psychiatrists. They said, you need to go somewhere like Vienna and get a whole team of psychiatrists studying you. Hey, thanks. Yeah, somebody's streaming live on both. That's good. Reddit is a strange beast. I can get on Reddit sometimes, And actually, I can get on Reddit sometimes and get 60,000 viewers for an hour. And and when you're finished, it's over 1 million views. And sometimes, like today, I've been on 35 minutes, and I think 30 viewers is the top I've been so far. And you see this black blob right here? You could actually see that's something that's floating up closer to the lens. So, so you could see that the water's fairly deep at about 2 millimeters. Yeah, I mean, if you could see this how I'm seeing it over on my iPhone streaming, it is really sharp. Yeah, Reddit's strange. And then, I don't know what the algorithms are, what has to happen for your, uh-oh, there's two of them. One of them behind some moss and one of them's coming swimming in. That's right. Reddit does have bad video. They just getting into the video game, I guess, so they're not really going to have too much good video right now. Yeah, it's potato for sure. Yeah, sometimes Reddit, that's right. Sometimes Reddit, now recently on Reddit, yeah, look, you see who's that hidden? Say it on YouTube, it's extremely sharp. So if you want to see a better view of this tardigrade and the eggs, jump over to my YouTube channel and turn it on because you really get a better view. And I want to say, after the stream's done and YouTube is finished processing the video, it's even sharper. Sometimes that can take all day, but once it's there and ready to review after a day or two, it's really sharp. Yeah, Reddit notifications stink. I miss all kind of stuff on my, people I follow and things I follow. I never get the stream. I mean, I never get the notifications. I know what I'm doing. I have it set up right. Just stinks. All right, let's see. Is this one going over to the eggs? No, going in the opposite direction. Oh, where are the eggs at? Did they move? Wow, where'd they go? Oh, there they are. So he's far from the eggs. Sorry about my comments coming up. So once again, here's the tardigrade eggs inside the shell of a tardigrade. The tardigrade shed its skin. Yeah, yeah, I could do a video. I actually went out one time and actually went hunting for tardigrades and had the live feed there. It didn't get too many live viewers, but I have some stuff there that I could put together in a pre-recorded video. Actually going out driving, digging through the moss, and coming home and showing you how it's not just as easy as putting a drop of water on a slide. To find these things, I got to tell you, it is a pain. So let me go back and look for my tardigrade here. Take me a minute to find. There he is. So yeah, so look, now I got 10 viewers on YouTube, so that's going up. So when you get more viewers on YouTube, well, 9, so people come and go. So I've never had more than, I bet you 20 people at a time on YouTube in any given time. Yeah, it's just a hard platform. So this one looks like it's far from the eggs right now. Uh, Yeah, this one's far from the egg, but it looks like he's going back in that direction. Yeah, the live stream, I did it. I mean, it's hard to walk around the camera. I really have to get somebody to help me out. Look, come on, there's your eggs right there, fool. Look, you're running from them. Go do your duty. Get over there. This guy. This guy saying, I'm not ready to be a daddy. What's good about where these eggs are right here, right on the edge, 2 or 3 days later, I can come check on them. Might even, if I keep this water healthy, we might even see them hatch if they're fertilized, which I think take about 40 days. I think they take about 40 days to fertilize. I mean, not fertilize, 40 days to hatch after they're fertilized. So there's the tardigrade and there's the eggs. So really, in reality, it's about, I don't know, a few millimeters. A few millimeters from the eggs. I gotta get some more moss to drop in this little tank I have to keep them happy. Baby tardigrades look just like these. And if you really look at these, watch, look at those eggs. They're actually not that much smaller. That outline right there is the outline of a tardigrade, okay? So you could see that 3 eggs, so it's about 1/3 the size. So when one hatches, it will be small. It'll be 1/3 the size of pretty much what that adult tardigrade shell looks like. Oh, these things move out, huh? I lose them quick. Oh, come on. Yeah. I mean, I had a toy microscope myself, so I surely did, and I remember it. My dad got it for me. I think I got it for Christmas, and it was junk, but you could see stuff with it. You could surely see stuff with it. We looked at all kind of stuff. Well, I did. My dad wasn't around much, but you could see stuff in it, and really, it was just a small toy. Yeah, that would be great if you can watch them hatch. Yeah, there's all kind of science toys in the U.S., Austria. I mean, I've had science toys all my life. Like when I was a kid, I always got like little dinky chemistry sets and things like that. Let's see. Yeah, look at me now. Proper microscope and streaming to the world. Sometimes to 1 million people on Reddit in one stream. Do the eggs resemble a smaller version of? No, the eggs actually. Let me go over here. Boy, I keep losing. Those eggs are way up there, huh? Boy, I mean, for something so easy to find, it's sure hard to find for me. The eggs are just, they don't look like little tardigrades. These are real eggs. I mean, you could see that if a tardigrade got balled up in a ball it would almost look like these eggs. So there you go. So yeah, somebody said, what is that? That's a tardigrade, and this is tardigrade eggs. So we were lucky today. That's tardigrade eggs. So, and this is the tardigrade. So go tell your friends. If you want a better view, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel up there and you want a better view, a sharper view, go to YouTube and watch it. YouTube has a much better streaming capacity, and it's really nice. So, yeah, it's a tardigrade, a water bear, moss piglet, and these are on slides. Let me put my microscope back up. Hang on. That's my microscope from the, you're looking up at my microscope right there. So you could, somebody said about seeing inside of them, you could actually see, if they would keep still, you could see food passing through them. So, yeah. Yeah, isn't it? It's fun to watch. I mean, science is fun. I mean, anything you see in science is the truth. You know, you can look at this tardigrade and somebody could tell you they don't exist or they fake. You know, you can say what you want, but science is real. So, now, experiments could be faulty, you know. I might put, a drop of alcohol on here, and if that don't kill the tardigrade, I could say, well, tardigrades are immune and can't be killed by alcohol. Well, that's a lie. If I put 20 drops of alcohol, they die. Oh, my wish microscope? Yeah, well, let me answer that. What's the average lifespan? Well, this one, once they hatch, if they don't go into hibernation, they only live about 6 months to a year. So, but in hibernation, they can last for a long, long time, thousands of years, and then come back with water. The microscope that I get donations for is called a DIC, differential interference contrast. Show you how to spell that. Let's see. So differential interference contrast, saving money for those. Those cost many thousands of dollars, and it would really change the way my streams go. So I'll put up a sample of differential interference right now, and just keep in mind what you're about to see is not from my microscope, and I included the copyright on the side of it from the person that did it. If you freeze it or zoom in, you'll be able to see that. So the differential interference contrast microscope looks like this. Now, the difference between a $600 microscope and a $12,000 one is what you're seeing right there. That is a paramecium that's about the size of this water bear, maybe a little smaller, but it's in differential interference contrast. So it's insane. And there's a couple of more. So can you imagine looking at a tardigrade like this? Huh? You want to see a tardigrade? Don't donate to my fund. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry about that, Hidden. You can't see the image on YouTube. That's right, because I'm streaming different. So sorry about that. So my YouTube people, you can't see this differential interference slide. Sorry about that. I wasn't thinking. But anyway, there you go. That's what differential interference. On YouTube, I can set YouTube up too through a it's strange because if you want to stream to, oh look, he's by the eggs. If you want to stream to YouTube and Reddit on the same device, it's really hard. So come on, go buy those eggs. Yeah, I don't have any amoebas. And as a matter of fact, I might have some amoebas on here. But what happens is you really have to work at finding those. Anybody know why it's hard to find amoebas? If they just say if I had 5 amoebas on here, they're small, but they're not that small. I'd be able to see them. Why do you think it's hard to find amoebas on the slide, even if you know they're there? Let's see if anybody can answer that. And you can see my hand. This is my microscope right here, and you can see how I have to turn the dial. The other one, oh, hang on, I gotta go get my plug for my computer. Sorry about that. Let me go get my cord. I don't want this to run out of power, for God's sake. All right, did I get any answers? Yeah, the other one, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Put that up there, that'd be great. I don't know what other creature you were talking about here. Yeah, that's a tardigrade for sure. Because of the light, let's see. Amoeba, can we see them? Well, yeah, because of the light, because they're real clear. No, they're dark. Actually, amoebas are fairly dark. But but what do amoebas do? they, they amoeb. They never stay the same shape. So, and they move kind of slow. So if you kind of scanning around, you just think you're seeing goop, you know? You're just seeing, okay, there's a black spot, and you keep on looking because they could be any shape. They could be round, square, well, not really square, but tentacles, no tentacles, a blob. You know, they change all the time. So when I'm looking for a tardigrade, I know exactly what I'm looking for. This. So, yeah, we saw some amoebas, that's right, before. I just happened to come across one and found it and was able to stream it. So it was really nice. All right, where's the eggs? There they are. Are you gonna come down here? No. I mean, it's amazing that I think there's about 7 tardigrades on this slide, and not one of them came over those eggs. I don't know how they survive. Come on, keep going. So here's the, see how I have it set up? This is the iPhone. This right here is streaming directly to YouTube. And I run the wire to here, and it goes to my RPAN studio right here. And so I'm actually taking the YouTube feed and running it through. So there you go. So there you go. So I got 26 on Reddit. Like I said, Reddit's a strange beast. What are the lines and stuff? All those lines, what you call lines, that's cyanobacteria. It's bacteria that makes its own oxygen. Yeah, you're gonna ride tardigrades. Let ye who has a tardigrade go into battle. Yeah, so the lines are just algae, which would you, if you just look at it, you'd say it's algae. But these lines are actually cyanobacteria. It's bacteria that acquired the ability to make. Let me go back to regular here. So you can see they're green. See that? That's actually chlorophyll in there that actually makes oxygen, just like a tree. Yeah, thanks. World is cubic. Go, yeah, if you go over to my YouTube channel, look at the top of here, you could search for Skid 987, Protozoa Man Skid. If you could go, even, go live, but I'm going to start streaming to both every time I stream, because if I can get people to watch YouTube and get over 4,000 hours, my videos have ads on them anyway. YouTube puts ads on them. Even if I get a nickel, it's better than getting nothing, you know? And if my channel ever picks up where I get tens of thousands of viewers, those nickels turn into dollars. So, so if you can go subscribe and watch some YouTube videos, that would be great. So I usually stream for about an hour each time, just to kind of keep my videos the same length. So we're gonna maybe wrap this up in a little bit. I never wrap it up if I have thousands of viewers. That'd be crazy. But we held on to about 33. I probably only had a couple of hundred viewers. There you go. Thanks. So I got 10 viewers on YouTube. Tell you how it works for YouTube. If I average 10 viewers for this entire hour, okay, that's 10 hours, okay? So, thanks, Hidden Blade. Come back. Come back soon. Watch some of my videos later then. Because even if you watch them after the fact, those videos count to the 4,000 hours. Thanks. So, this and the good thing about knowing where those eggs are. Let's see. Yeah, I think my most watched video that I produced was the smoking toilet. I think my number one, it's crazy, but the number one video is that cowbell video that's only 10 seconds long because YouTube doesn't allow anybody else to have the cowbell video. Thanks, lady. Yeah, that's good. So streaming on YouTube really helps me out. The cowbell video is only a few seconds long, and I think that's my number one video. But my videos that I made, out of all the videos I've made in the past, the smoking toilet one I think is number one. Yeah, let's go look at the color version of the eggs before I go. Let's see. How come he's... Okay, so let's go all the way to the edge. All right. Oh, come on, comments. All right. So you could see that the color version of the eggs kind of look like the version of the tardigrade himself, you know? I'm going to see if I can do dark field on here. Hang on. See if we can get another perspective of it. Hang on. Let's see. Let me try a couple of things here. All right, this is dark field, and it's good at seeing some things, but not. What this does, it bends the light from the bottom and it shoots it down over the top. Okay, so now you're seeing light coming from the top down, and you can see how they're more transparent than you're led to believe. So if you look at them like this, the light's hitting them from the bottom, and you see everything added up in the middle of it. If you look at it like this, the light's hitting them from the top, and you get more of an idea of what they look like in the wild, more clear. But this isn't a lie. This is what they look like. You're just seeing all the way through them, and you're seeing more of the stuff inside of them at one time. And this right here, you get a slight 3D view of them. So there you go. That's tardigrade eggs. And you could see, I mean, you could see the outline perfect of this tardigrade. I mean, it's perfect. That's a shell right there. You can even see, let me fix this up here. If you look, you can even see its two claws that are on the back of it. That's insane. So what's really cool about this is a tardigrade. This is how they lay their eggs. They shed their skin and they leave the eggs behind. And if these are fertilized already, they'll hatch in about 40 days. And the good thing about this is, I mean, unless I really shake this up, you should be able to, I should be able to follow the life of these eggs. Maybe we'll see them hatch one day. Wouldn't that be something, huh? Oh, look, here's a tardigrade, found him some food. So this one's actually eating. Notice that little arrow thing going back and forth in his head? This one's eating right now. You could see it. And if you're on YouTube, you could really see it. You could see his mouth part poking in that slime right there. So this tardigrade's actually eating. He's looking right at the camera now. No, he's facing down. There you go. Let me see if I can. Can I see the color version of? Oh yeah, sorry about that. We already did that. So, okay, I'm gonna go about another minute or so. So if you have a question, throw it up here. And I'm gonna end the stream. I usually end these in about an hour just to keep my videos kind of the same length. Now, if I had 25,000 viewers, I would surely go longer. Somebody must have a cat video on that's taking all the views. So if you come back to my, I'm going to post on this video. I'll post a comment. Thanks, Squirk. I'll post a comment and let you know how many minutes of YouTube minutes I've gained just by you guys watching on YouTube. I think I had about an average of 9 people over an hour. So I might have got 9 hours of viewing time today. Once I log out and go look at it, I'll post it in the comments just to show you how that works. Okay, gang, I'm going to go subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't already. And go look at this on YouTube. You get a much sharper version of it. So I'm going to go ahead and sign out right now and get ready for the rest of my day. Pretty busy today. Yeah, sometimes I come back at night, but I haven't been usually. So I'll be back on tomorrow, probably around 10 a.m. Central. And I'll keep an eye on those eggs for you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. And I'm off of Reddit. And thanks to my YouTube viewers. Thanks for watching, and go watch some more of those videos. And I'll put in the comments how many minutes of YouTube viewing minutes that you guys gave me watching this on YouTube. I'll put it in the comments. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.